Hello and welcome back to Defined by Love. I'm Shannon. So on my first introduction video I said that I'd be doing another video basically showing you my gender scan and how we done our gender reveal. So let's get into it. First of all, look at my new t-shirt. I love it. Ice Ice Baby. I bought it from Ridge Fashion on Etsy for £13. And I keep buying little t-shirts like this at the moment, just a little bit of fun whilst you're pregnant. Anyways, so for our gender scan, we decided to actually go for our gender scan at 16 weeks. We went privately to somewhere in Southend, and they're called Hey Baby. We went to them because basically my birthday's in November, we've got Christmas in December, and my partner and my daughter are both in January, and I'm due in January. So this time of the year we're already skin and we're already spending money out on Christmas and birthdays, and it's a very, very expensive time of year. So I thought if we get the gender out of the way so we know whether we're buying pink or blue, and we can start buying things early to spread the costs over the year. So we decided not to do a massive gender reveal because when I was having my first, there wasn't really a gender reveal thing. It was more of like an American thing, so I've never really thought about doing it before. But then my partner was really excited to do it, so we just went with Hey Baby in Southend. They do like a light gender reveal, so I'll show you at the end of the video, but it turns the room pink or blue, and it was so lovely. It was so like a really intimate experience between me, my partner and my daughter, and I didn't want a big fuss, as well as things like COVID. You don't want to get loads of people together, especially being pregnant. First, I was really excited to have a girl. I was adamant I was having a girl, but then actually, which is quite funny, my sister-in-law sent me a little card saying that she was pregnant, which is crazy because the first time round when I fell pregnant with my first daughter, I fell pregnant, and then she said to me, I'm really sorry, I don't want to steal your limelight, but I'm pregnant too. So our daughters are both 6 weeks apart, and we were saying how amazing it would be if we had our daughters first, and experienced that together, and then had our sons 8 years on, so the first one, we didn't plan to have babies, so it wasn't planned the same time or anything. It was just absolute coincidence. So my daughter's born in January and my niece is born in February, which is amazing because we've been able to experience that together, and so have the children. So then I was discussing it with my partner, when are we going to have children again, because we did experience the loss. So we decided it'd be a good idea to start trying. And I thought, let's keep it back now. Let's not tell anyone. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, and let's not tell anyone until we're absolutely sure everything's going to be okay. So that's what we was doing. We was going to wait until this 12-week scan. But a week before our 12-week scan, we got a little card in the post telling us we're going to be auntie and uncle again because my sister-in-law is pregnant. So I've looked at the date and she's due 6 days before me. I thought, oh my goodness. So I waited for my scan, and I told her the very same day as my scan, and she could hardly believe me. So that sort of made us both want to have boys at the same time. So I'm not going to give anything away until obviously I show you the gender reveal, but it really made me want to have a boy. But there was still that niggling feeling in me thinking, am I just saying this because we have one of each, that's what everyone expects you to want, one girl, one boy. But in my back of my mind, I was kind of like, 2 girls, that'd be lovely for them to grow up together, share a room. But for my partner, I secretly want a little bit, you want a boy for your partner. So on the day of the scan, we went up to Southend. First we went for a calf. I actually got the times wrong, so we was like an hour and a half early to our appointment, and they wasn't open, so we waited at the pub across there in the garden. But they were absolutely lovely, the staff were amazing, and it was such a great experience. And here's that video.
Oh, you got a little girl. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. Sprung that on you, didn't we?
So we're going to have a little girl, you have a little sister. Oh. Are you excited? Yeah?
It's a girl. Yeah. At first, we was a little bit shocked because we wanted a boy for my partner, and that week we had just found out that my sister-in-law was having a boy. So 6 days apart, we thought, wow, we could have boys together. We've experienced the girls together. Now we can experience the boys. But once I actually thought about it, I thought this is what I wanted all along anyway. And I wanted a girly house, and I wanted the girls to share a bedroom, and I'm really excited. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited. And I've heard a lot of people talking about gender disappointment, and it did run through my head. Would I be disappointed if it was a girl? Would I be disappointed if it was a boy? And I think putting that pressure on yourself is just unnecessary. It really is, because what you're given is exactly what you're meant to have, and you're going to love them no matter what. You know, you might try and never get that boy that you wanted, or the other way around. But the relationship you have with your children would never change, no matter what gender they are. So, a bit of a coincidence actually, we'd booked the scan for the 14th of August, and we woke up that morning ready for the scan, and I'd looked on Facebook, and you know when it has the memories, and it said this day 8 years ago you found out that your daughter was obviously your daughter, it was going to be a girl. So I thought, what a coincidence, the same day 8 years on we was doing a gender scan to find out whether we had a girl or boy. So I'm just going to share with you a little video of how the baby was moving. I mean, you saw a little bit in the gender reveal, but we'll just share a few pictures of our little princess. So if you're not already pregnant, I hope you're not getting too broody. I mean, it makes me broody looking at her, and I'm already pregnant, so it's just strange. I mean, I just can't wait for her to be here. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. This is Defined by Love with Shannon. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you again next week.